It's time for a viewer's request. Big shout out to James. I don't know if it's our usual James who has been requesting games on the channel for a while now. So, yeah, big shout out to James. Requested NFL Street 3. We requested a few games, actually, but this is one of them. So I'm going to take a look at this now, and do bear with me. I absolutely suck at any NFL game, because I don't know the rules. I don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing. Let's leave it on normal difficulty. Even that will be too hard for me. The Seahawks, the Steelers. I mean, I must have watched like one NFL match. Do you call them matches? In my entire life. It was a Super Bowl once. I enjoyed it a lot. So I should try and get into it. Everyone in school had those jackets. The Raiders jackets. So I'm going to choose Raiders there. As the opposition. I think I've chosen them as opposition and it's not my team. I'm the Bills. Yeah, look, I'm the Bills. So, here we go then. Colorado, California. These are your places you can play some NFL football, street football. Oh, it's the New York. It's the division look. The division game. It looks very similar just because it's New York in the snow, I guess. Yeah, I haven't played any of these games before. I have to hold my hands up. Obviously, I knew all about FIFA Street. I did not know we had NFL Street games. So this is going to be really interesting. Is this a thing? Do people play NFL, like, on the street? Not literally on the street, but would you, like, play it at your local park and stuff like that? I mean, of course you would. I've seen kids throwing ball back and forth in America. In the fields. See the Colorado mountains there in the background. Here we go then, right. This is me, I'm Fletcher. How would you sprint? Don't go sideways and backwards. Oh, I've gained no territory there, have I, really? Deary me. I've had to turn music off, guys, because it's licensed, I think. But you're going to still get the sound effects and the player calls and all that kind of thing. So this is the PS2 version. I must say, graphically, it looks alright, this. Nice big chunky sprites. They're not wearing the helmets though. I mean, you wouldn't, would you, in Street? So I hope these are careful with each other. Be careful when you go out there and play. Yeah, I did a skill. Be careful when you go out there and play some ball. Is that what you call it as slang in America? Playing some ball? Who knows? Right. This is what always throws me though, guys, these bits. I don't know what I'm doing tactically. Please don't laugh. It will be it'll be extremely unlikely that I score a touchdown in this episode of Old School. Again, I apologise in advance. Right, here we go. So, I have asked this before when I featured one of the NFL games on the channel, one of the real unquote. Right, let's find out what a sprint is. Because like I say, I have no idea what I'm doing here. And I just want to sprint. If I can sprint, I'm happy. Look at all these controls and stuff you could do. What it is, I get overwhelmed, guys. I get really overwhelmed with NFL. I'm fine with basketball. I'm fine with ice hockey. I'm fine with even cricket. I'm okay with. But when it comes to NFL, yeah, it just goes over my head. Hey, is that a foul? Because he didn't catch it. And I was getting at earlier. I did ask before, is it like rugby league? So once the opposition has tackled you when you're in possession of the ball, like 4 times, 5 times, it then goes, or possession then goes over to the opposition, if that makes any sense. I know I haven't explained things particularly well there. I'm sure it is, you know. I'm sure that's the deal here. 4th down. So when you get to the 5th down, then it, like I say, it goes over to the other team. The ball does. The possession. Oh, dearie me, Mike. I reckon you guys asked for these videos because you know that I'm going to struggle. You like to see me get flustered. Hey, look at this. I like this, I gotta say. This is fun. This was also available on the PlayStation Portable because I have it in my collection on PSP. Or at least I have one of these NFL Street games on PSP. I need to look at that as well at some point. Anyway, I'm not familiar with these players either. My knowledge of NFL is not even limited. It would be below limited. Can you get below limited? What's below limited? Clueless? In regards to the scores, I got them on the other monitor here. This reviewed okay. It received a 6 out of 10 at Eurogamer. It got a 7 out of 10 at Game Informer. Got a 6.9 out of 10 at GameSpot. Come on. It got an 8.4 out of 10 at Game Zone. IGN quite liked it. They gave it an 8 out of 10. An official PlayStation magazine gave it an 8 out of 10. So, like I say, it reviewed okay. Well, it reviewed quite well, actually. So people generally like this game. And I can see why. It's a lot of fun. I actually am having more fun with this than the real, quote unquote. There you go, I got it right this time. Quote unquote. The real NFL games. But obviously you can't kick for goal. I can't see any posts. What do you call them in NFL? Goal posts? What do you call them, guys? Anyway. I still don't know how to change players, even though I looked at the controls. Oh, there you go. You can do that, whatever that was. There's so much, even in this stripped-down street version of an NFL game, there is so much to consider in regards to tactics and controls and opposition, offensive plays and defensive plays. I think EA Sport, I think they should have done away with trying to make serious sports games and just continue to give us good NFL Street, FIFA Street, etc. They were really good at making these arcadey, more casual experiences than the serious games. Like FIFA was good for a period of time, but generally it's laughably bad these days, in my opinion, of course. So yeah, I would have liked them just to bring us FIFA Street every year, or EA Street, EAFC on the streets of Harlem. Yeah, it could have been at a different location every year. That would have been cool. EAFC Harlem, and then the year after, EAFC Hawaii. That would have been cool. Maybe not. Is McGee? Is Holcomb? Again, I don't know these players. They're real players, I'm assuming. I'll take a look at one of the other modes in a bit. I did notice some other modes at a different location. This is cool as hell. I want to learn how to play footballs. I'm going to do that over this weekend. I'm going to play some of this today. When I go off air, I'll play some more of this game and try and get my head around some of these plays and what have you. Oh, he glitched through his opponent there. First bit of glitching I've seen in this. I am playing via PCSX2, which is, if you didn't know, some PS2 emulation software, so it is upscaling. I think it's upscaling it. Yeah, it will be. It looks so much nicer than it would. I'm absolutely terrible at this. Deary, deary me. Although I have worked out how to change players and tackle with the square button, so I'm not as bad as I was, but still pretty bad. Let me know your memories with these games. Was this the best out of the... I was going to say out of the three. Oh, look at that for a tackle. That was amazing, that tackle was. Or was there more than 3 games on PS2? I just don't know. I know nothing about this franchise. Like I say, I didn't know it existed. Wonder what other street games we got. Have we got FIFA Street Tennis? FIFA Street Tennis. Have we got Street Tennis? EA Street Tennis? Have we got EA Street Cricket? Baseball? Street Snooker? Where you just, yeah, you get your pool tables, your snooker tables out of the bar into the back alleys, and you're all playing outside. There you go. There's another idea for a franchise. I'm full of them today. I'm full of something. I love the sound effect on the ball when you do it like a quarterback long throw thing, whatever it is actually known as in NFL. Right. Have you noticed I'm just... I'm selecting anything when it comes to tactics. Again, I just don't understand any of this. I like these bits. I know that. When the little icons appear and you can choose who to throw to in that play. That's cool. You get that in the real, quote-unquote, NFL football. NFL games. Oh, dearie me. But if it wasn't for you guys, I would not even consider playing these kind of games, because it's not a sport that I know anything about. So thank you for the requests. Yeah, let's save. And like I said earlier, let's check out a different mode. Right, we want to get out of there. Let's go to Street Event. We've got Crush the Carrier, Jump Ball Challenge, and the Open Field Showdown. Let's try that then. Let's see what this is about. Let's leave it on normal. There's not a chance I'm putting this up to hard. CM's pick is that dude. Let's go somewhere else this time. Let's play at Georgia. Okay. You think you got the skills to stop the ball carrier in the open field? Prove it. Right then. So this is going to be some 1v1, I assume. Okay. There's a Burger King advertisement in the background. Oh, I fancy a Whopper now. Look at that Whopper. A PS2 Whopper. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Hey. Yeah, I think this is it when it comes to this mode, which is pretty cool if you want to practice, I guess, like actually trying to take players and whatever it is I am supposed to be doing here. Hey. Yeah, that's a quick look, guys, at NFL Street 3. I know I suck. Sorry that you didn't see me score any touchdowns, etc. But like I say, I don't really know what I'm doing. Hey, that was cool. But yeah, I'm just absolutely hopeless at these games. But I think this is super cool. Like I say, oh, there's a mash option there. It makes mash. There you go. I've dived in, completely missed Vasher, and Vasher will score another touchdown. Yeah, like I said, I really like this. I'm going to play some of this today. Try and get my head around it. Look out for more content coming to the channel. We've got so much planned. There's excitement. There's just pure entertainment here at the Chorizo Machine channel. I'll speak to you all soon.